Georgetown, a dance meant to invoke the grand style of the South before the Civil War, invoked change instead. Money to promote the ball came after a museum scored city grant money. After we told you about and resulting controversy, the museum has declined that grant money now. And as KXAN's Amanda Brandeis reports, a Georgetown City Council member wants to rework the grant process.
There was a place in the Old South Balls for people like myself, but it was serving, it was being deferential, and it was not making eye contact.
A Civil War buff, Kenneth Hoke Witherspoon says he's fought to keep monuments and flags at battlefields and grave sites. But the Old South Ball was not something he could fight for.
I think it's in bad taste. As a fundraiser, it's a fundraiser that I don't feel that I've been invited to.
I think a disservice was done to some of our citizens, that their point of view was not considered during the planning of this. But I do not think that was intentional. But then you have the impact.
City Council member Rachel Jean Rose says she's long opposed the event, but she only stepped in after learning the Convention and Visitors Bureau awarded a grant to promote the ball statewide.
I know that a lot of these grants are not for a lot of money, but it's not about the money, it's about the principle.
Now she hopes to change the grant policy so events which are exclusionary or discriminatory don't get city money.
Just because something isn't obvious, just because we don't have overt racism of the type that you would see, early in the 20th century, does not mean that it doesn't exist anymore. It's just that it's taken a new form that's more subtle, and in some ways that makes it a lot more difficult to talk about.
Amanda Brandeis, KXAN News.
We reached out to Mickey Ross, the museum's executive director, but she declined to go on camera. She did say that the loss of grant money did not impact the event since it's already sold out. Silent protesters say they will be outside of the dance scheduled for Saturday night, January the 30th.